wearing an orange shirt.
What do you mean? Me?
Just
Oh, okay.
talk.
We're just talking.
Oh,
Just
why don't I
continue.
have a mic on?
Oh! She doesn't have her mic clipped. That would do it.
I think I'm missing something.
Amateur.
I feel like I do.
That's like. I feel like my.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket, it was a sold-out show. Heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene, put his ear to the wall, and like a distant scream, he heard one guitar just blow him away. Four stars in his eyes. And the very next day, bought a beat-up six-string in a second-hand store. Didn't know how to play it, but he knew for sure that one guitar that put in his hand didn't take long to understand. Just one guitar slung way down low was the one-way ticket, only one way to go. So he started rocking, ain't never gonna stop, gotta keep on rocking. Someday gonna make it to the top and be a jukebox hero. Don't stop in his life, he's a jukebox hero. He took one guitar, box hero. Stop in his life, jukebox hero. He'll come alive tonight. In a town without a name, in a heavy downpour, thought he passed his own shadow while the
You are watching.
You're watching
You're watching Saints TV.
Saints TV.
Saints TV.
Saints TV.
It's Friday, and welcome back to Saints TV, your one-stop shop for information about events, activities happening around SDCI. I'm Lily, and before we go any further, I'd like to welcome our new anchor, Danica.
Thanks, Lily. I'm happy to be here. It says so right on the prompter.
On today's episode, we'll hear from some awesome Indigenous artists which have been recommended by our very own Indigenous graduation coach, Candy Thomas. But before we get to all the info you need, let's get started with our national anthem.
For the national anthem and remain standing. observe a moment of silent meditation. Thank you. Please be seated.
It looks like we are going to have some amazing weather this weekend. 23 degrees on Saturday and up to 26 on Sunday. It's hard to believe that fall started last weekend and now we have to turn our air conditioners back on.
But you know winter is coming. All you have to do is go shopping and the Christmas decorations are right behind the Halloween stuff. Do you hear that? Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
It's that time of year again. Time to get ready for the annual French Christmas play. If you enjoy acting, prop making, or tech, come on out to Room Northwest 207 for the first 10 minutes of lunch today. See Madame Dreiser, Madame Boro with any questions.
Here's a fun fact. We surveyed a large portion of the student body and many of them were not aware there's actually a 6 a.m. Last Friday, our student council arranged a very special Senior Sunshine event. Here are some clips from our happy teens who woke up really early. Roll it.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun.
Pills to chew, 5 gum.
Oh.
Stimulate your senses.
And now we are going to share some sports recaps. Apologies if we mispronounce any names. The Saints cross-country team tackled the slippery and hilly conditions at Springbank Park with enthusiasm and determination yesterday. Keegan Armstrong continued to show phenomenal progress and placed third overall. Quinton demonstrated commendable determination over the hills and improved greatly from last week. The novice girls were resilient against falls, geese attacks, and everything in between. For the second week in a row, they placed first as a team in Tri-County. To round off the day, the senior girls exhibited astounding leadership by fiercely attacking the hills, gaining ground on each one, and finishing as the top Tri-County team. Shout out to Helena for placing 6th. Make sure you cheer your Saints on next week when we host here at SDCI.
Congratulations to the Saints field hockey team on an awesome performance yesterday at Citywide. The team fell behind early, but dug deep and battled to tie the game late in the second half with 2 incredible goals by Paige Livingstone. Outstanding defensive play, strong hits, and great passing were on display. Well done, team.
Before we continue with our sports coverage, we will take a break to hear from one of our sponsors with a terrific offer. Pay attention to this limited time offer from the Saints Shop. Roll it.
Saints Shop is excited to be hosting SDCI's annual online spiritwear campaign. Whether you're new to SDCI or want to add some more blue and gold to your wardrobe, you need to check it out. We have t-shirts, hoodies, joggers, and new this year, SDCI baseball hats and bucket hats. You can order online at positiveidentity.com/SDCI. The online store will close on October 1st, so make sure to get them quick.
Yesterday in junior football action, your junior Saints took on Mother Teresa. They took a 0-0 score into halftime, but came up short in the second half. Shoutouts go to Lucas McGlinchey for scoring our first touchdown on the year on a pass from Kyle Fleming. Lucas Playford added an interception and Julian Howard recorded a sack. Great game played by all, and the Saints are excited for the next game against Montcalm on Tuesday.
And we want to remind everyone that our Friday Night Lights game is coming up. The game will be at Cuddy Fields on Friday, October 20th. More details to come, including some volunteer opportunities. Be sure to add the date to your phones.
Congratulations to our boys golf team for their outstanding performance at Wausau yesterday. Ben Hudson placed 2nd overall with a score of 76. Keegan Hackney placed 3rd overall with a score of 77. Both Hunter Talbot and Logan Woodowis scored 83. combining the lowest score in all Tri-County and TV Raw for the first overall as a team. The boys will be heading to OFSA October 10th to 12th in Windsor. Incredible work, boys.
It's time for some facts and funny with the dynamic duo of Anderson and Cooper, which is totally different than hearing from the American broadcaster Anderson Cooper. Roll it.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about science.
3, 2, 1. Did you know that 14 billion pencils are made every year, and on average, a single pencil can be sharpened 17 times and write 45,000 words?
Wow, you would have to be pretty sharp to write that many words.
Don't know much about algebra.
No, well, how come you get to stand in front?
You excited to go to Italy?
We're not talking about that.
Oh, I have some money for you.
For the bottle drive?
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
No, it's just a personal donation from me to you.
Some cheese, some dollar bills. Okay, let's go through episode number 1. 14 billion pencils. I should say billion better, shouldn't I? With like a capital B. Let's do that again. Okay, approved. Let's do another one. Let's get a shot of espresso.
Not much sleep last night, eh?
It was okay. It was okay, yeah.
Rough morning, or?
It's Monday morning.
Don't you think Mondays are the easiest though? Because like you just had a good weekend.
You would think, right?
It's more like a Tuesday before.
Tuesdays are pretty brutal. I think Monday gets some unnecessary hate.
Yeah, I agree.
And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Back to some sports with a video about the fun you can have during your lunches right here at STCI in our gyms. Here is Declan with some information about gym rec time at lunches.
Hey, you look new here. Have you been to gym rec time before?
No, I haven't actually. Do you guys mind if I join?
Oh, absolutely. You tell your friends too. They're all welcome to come. But make sure you wear the proper footwear and no jeans.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Join us in Gym CD. Make sure to finish your lunch before coming down. Rah rah SDCI.
Hey Saints, United in Sport is back. On Wednesday, October 11th, we will work together as a school community to raise money for the United Way. There are going to be lots of ways to get involved, including watching football and volleyball games, a homeroom competition, Saints Super Sweat 3 on Soccer 3, and more. Listen closely to announcements next week for more information.
And now, it's time for your chance to win some amazing fresh baked cookies from our very own Saints Kitchen. Let's draw for last week's winner of Film Reel. Drum roll! Madame Dreiser!
Now, listen carefully as we roll this week's mixtape. Roll it!
Welcome to Mixtape, Saints. Can you guess all the songs? Ready? Go.
Psycho killer.
Did you know any of these songs? Send your answers down to Studio 178.
As promised, we will now play Candy's top 3 picks of Indigenous artists. Check this out.
It's time for Candy's Top 3. This is Candy. Candy's the Indigenous graduation coach for SDCI. Today, we like to share some of Candy's top 3 picks of Indigenous artists that you should check out. Here we go.
Operator, please connect me with 1982. I need to make apologies for what I didn't
Today is Orange Shirt Day at SDCI, and here is a video with some information about the meaning of this special day. Roll it!
Orange shirt that is represented on Orange Shirt Day refers to the new shirt that Phyllis Webstab was given to her by her grandmother for her first day at St. Joseph's Mission Residential School in British Columbia. When Phyllis got to school, they took away her clothes, including the new shirt. It was never returned to Phyllis. The color orange has always reminded her of her experience at the residential school and how she said, "My feelings didn't matter, how no one cared, and I felt I was worth nothing." All of us little children were crying and no one cared. The message that Phyllis wants to pass along on Orange Shirt Day and every day is that every child matters. Orange Shirt Day was started by Phyllis in 2013 to educate people about residential schools and to fight racism and bullying. SDCI will be recognizing Orange Shirt Day September 29th. Every child matters.
Before we get set to wrap up this episode, we would like to invite everyone who is wearing an orange shirt to come down to the cafeteria to get your picture right after Saints TV.
Now, let's wrap this up with credits from last week's Terry Fox run. Stay classy, SDCI. Roll credits.